is Podcast for Class. I'm your host, Kate Stepanyuk, and hopefully my audio class is the audience. I think it's fair to start this whole podcast thing with telling you a little bit about myself. Ekaterina is my official name. I have an accent, and it probably won't go away until the end of this semester. I was born in the Republic of Moldova, a small country in Eastern Europe. And I bet most of you have never heard about Moldova before, or at least not until you've had me in one of your classes. So, before we get into audio knowledge, why don't we review our geography classes a bit? Open a browser and type Republic of Moldova, Moldova. Now, if you've pulled out a map, find Russia first. Move towards the left and you'll find the Ukraine. Moldova is right between the Ukraine and Romania. Okay, I won't bore you too much with geography, so let's come back to my bio. I came to the United States to pursue a graduate education in 2011. Ended up graduating with a master's and a PhD degree from the University of Southern Mississippi in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I loved my time there, great faculty and wonderful memories. After graduation, just like most people, I started looking for a job. And I'll be honest with you, searching for a job is a full-time job in itself. But one Saturday morning, I received a call from Dr. Pam Perry, the former chair of the mass media department at Southeast Missouri State University. She was kind enough to give me a chance. And with that chance, I am now starting my third year at SEMO. To say that I am blessed is an understatement. I love to teach and interact with students. I care about what I do, and I'm always there for my students. Just ask your peers who've taken classes with me in the past. They'll tell you the truth. This semester, I'll try to teach you all I know about audio and help you along the way. But there are a couple of things I'll need of you too. Be kind, especially during this difficult time for the entire world. Be committed to learn. Be respectful. And finally, submit projects on time. And I'll say this again. Submit projects on time. Now, a little information about this podcast. First, I believe in the power of sound. Experts say that sound is more important than the visuals. Sound creates a mood. I think audio is that perfect ingredient that brings a video to life. The audience will usually close their eyes to a pixelated image, but they will turn off a program where sound is completely absent. Would you agree with that? If not, try this experiment at home. Turn on your TV set and watch the evening news with the volume off. How much of the content are you able to understand? Not much. Now continue the experiment and turn the volume on. Go to the kitchen and start fixing dinner. You'll realize that you're watching TV just by listening to it. Well, I hope I was able to at least make you curious about audio and convince you a bit of its importance. If not, don't give up on me. Please, just give me one more chance and tune back for next week's podcast. Now I bet you're wondering, what's the purpose of this whole podcast thing? What is she trying to achieve? I'll lay my cards on the table and share the reasons with you. First, through this podcast, I hope to motivate you all to become more passionate about sound. When I ask students if they listen to the radio, most of them say no. But a minute later, they agree that their radio is always on when they're driving. Second, I want to be able to discuss topics related to sound and hopefully teach you a thing or two about audio. Third, I'll be honest with you and tell you that I just love my voice and I want to make you to listen to it the entire semester. Just kidding. But I hope I made you smile for a second. Now, if we're serious, let's agree that most of us have long lists of options when it comes to listening to any type of audio content today. Some prefer AM over FM stations. Some only listen to podcasts, while others are committed customers of online radio services. I am curious, which category do you fall under? Some other things I'll focus on during this semester are software you can edit audio with, important tips on producing good audio content, and hopefully, by the end of the semester, you'll be comfortable enough to listen to your voice, improve your radio script, and why not? Maybe you'll be brave enough to start a podcast. So here we go. Here's your homework until next week. Do some research on podcasts. Why are people using this medium to express themselves? This was Kate Stepanyuk with Podcast for Class. I look forward to having you as my audience again next week when we'll try to identify what makes a great radio voice.